Okay, so today's reaction's a pretty quick one altogether. This one I actually found on Twitter some time ago, but EDP ended up coming up, so I ended up having to cover that first.
Is because EDP has come back again. This actual Lard Gobbler keeps coming back every time.
And then I'm going to get onto this one. So today's video is that a woman says, I think on some podcast, that she called Child Protective Services on her ex-boyfriend and lied about him abusing his kids after they broke up. I really wonder how this is going to go. Not well. Let's get started.
It was really bad because I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I fabricated everything and
Oh my god. And this is why you should pick your partners carefully, guys. Now, I'm not saying I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he is up to. I don't know how bad he is. I'm just going off of her account. But I don't care who does it or how badly someone messes you over. You're going to tell me that you got up on podcasts. And first of all, like I said, podcasts should be banned. In all honesty, you just ban some of these podcasts. They're all just clipped. It's like clip material. It's like a clip farm on these podcasts. You never hear about it, but you get that one clip that gets circulating. But this one is especially bad. So you're going to tell me that you use people's tax dollars or whatever that go into these services to fabricate a story and called Child Protective Services because you were bitter about an ex. I want to know who think that sounds right. Does that make sense? Now I understand some people are just that revenge driven, but I really don't care what he did. You used child service to get back at him? Where's the logic in that? Oh my god. I mean, I can tell by what you're wearing you don't have much brains to begin with, but Jesus Christ. It's just... Can we actually bring back keeping stuff under wraps and not getting up on podcasts and just airing your business? I guess some people think it's more beneficial, but let's be honest here. You're gonna tell me... I hate that I can never actually give a coherent sentence every time I see some genuine retardation like this one. Why? Are you that mad? You said, yo, let me call Child Protective Services and make up a story about an ex you are bitter about? Even if he was a liar, even if he was a cheater, that's what he did. He did that, not his kids. So you're actually using kids as a channel to do... Oh god, you're just evil, especially because the kids literally have nothing to do with it. Oh my god. Ban podcasts. Anyways, let's continue.
said certain things, and they went to the door, and there was a whole process. I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, the way I AI'd that shit, real AI shit, fake bruises type shit.
Oh my. This is actually getting me this is getting me mad. She's up on this podcast just being like, oh my god, did you imagine that I fake stuff? We literally just... And you wonder why we have people who are extremely skeptical about a lot of stuff. Did nobody learn from the Johnny Depp trial that just happened? Well, that was a year ago. Did nobody learn that? Literally, Amber Heard was out here faking bruises, and the fact that she's like, I'm pretty sure I think the social worker still comes by. It's yes, you did that. Matter of fact, in my opinion, you should start paying for child support for what you just did. I don't care if you're broke or not. You should be doing that because you actually just caused a massive inconvenience to these kids. And even if they did need it, you didn't go to the proper channels to do it. You just said, let me get on this podcast. or let me go get back at him by calling child services, and I'm gonna get on a podcast and laugh about it. You can't be serious. And you wonder why. This is an actual like bimbo. I'm not even gonna. I don't like you. I don't use that word, but my gosh, this is an actual like idiot. You should be held liable for what you did. You really should. Disgusting behavior. I just can't. I can't stand people who do that. Especially people abuse the system, because then the actual people who don't benefit from this are the people who actually need these services, and you just abuse that. No respect, no nothing from this person. But anyways, we should probably finish this up because this clip's really short.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made like exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so hit like, yeah, then they came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch.
All right, so we're gonna go into this one. Whew! I want you guys to look at, and I'm not gonna armchair and analyze her. I can't do that. I'm not a psychologist, but I just want you to look at the lack of remorse on her face. She's like, "You should have been nicer to me, because I'm gonna go ruin your kids' lives after this." If you actually have a problem with someone, take it up with the person. Don't take it up with the. Don't drag people or other. Especially, I have a problem, especially when people drag kids into stuff that they have no idea. And she could probably go skip in a field of dandelions and not get, and nothing's gonna happen to her. I hope to God you are going to get punished for this. I can't stand people who abuse stuff that other people actually need. There's a lot wrong with child services. It's not a perfect system, not even close. The foster care system's also messed up, but either way, that's something that's systemic and we're not gonna fix just like that. But her doing what she just did adds to that problem, which is why I really am not a fan of people faking. This is actually it's actually abusive to fake abuse stuff, especially when she AI'd onto that stuff. Whew, you know what? At least Amber Heard had standards, okay. And this is gonna sound. Just hear me out. At least she faked bruises on herself. She AI'd bruises. I think she AI bruises onto the kids, and then they go up and say, "You can get your kids taken away." Yeah, that's how it works. But just because he did that does not mean you should do that. But honestly, everybody bring back shame. Bring it back. Bring it back. Don't feel free to be with everyone. Just bring back shame, because there's no chance that someone should be walking around like this. And I don't know if she ever got like punished or whatnot for doing that, especially going on a podcast and admitting to it. So I hope that the ex-boyfriend at least shows this to the proper authorities, and then they can take care of that. But you're going to I can't stand people who do that. And why would you get on a... This is the whole like self-snitching thing that I really don't like, or it doesn't make any sense. Why would you get up on a podcast and you want to go tell people that on a podcast? Just like, at least, maybe, I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to advise this. I'm just saying, like, maybe don't do it on a podcast, because podcast clips are going to get around, and even if she gets more traction, you look like a piece of shit. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. And you should also, yeah, in my opinion, punish her, make her pay all damages, and probably give them child support for doing that, because you actually abused the system for your own reasons. You didn't do it because you thought the kids were in danger. You didn't do it because you thought it was the right thing to do. You did it because you wanted some petty revenge. So you took it out on someone, and especially on people who had nothing to do with it. Speaks to your character too. Like, nothing in my life is ever going to trigger me this much compared to that. So, future reference, guys. Be careful who you end up being partners with, or be careful who you mess over. Even if this guy did wrong, I don't like that his kids had to pay for that. So that's where I draw the line. and she should never be worked with again. Hell, blacklist her for all I care. Yep. And she even gave the steps on how she did it. And now, most people can, like, I feel like most people, if you've seen AI enough, you can distinguish it. But I guess to some, just our regular service workers not used to this kind of stuff, they won't know. They won't know. But you're... Anyways, get these people off the street. Especially people who do this kind of stuff. I don't care what anyone did to you. Take it up with the person. Do not take it up with the kids. Disgusting behavior. But anyways, I am basically done with this video because it's actually annoys me so much when I see people do this. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my socials down in the description below. But with that being said, don't abuse any systems that you have, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.